Okay, 13 physics, 9th of March 2021, because I copied and pasted last year. It's 2022, my error. I'm going to pass this to a camera operator. There we go, there's a camera operator. You can stay there. Stay there, work from there.
Thank you.
Actually, could you turn off the light on the top there, please? Great, thank you very much. We've got 17 in the class, 9 in here, 8 at home isolating, so we're going to do a combination of things. We've done that thing there, and now we'll look at angular momentum. I've written it like angular with a big capital because the symbol for angular momentum is L. Linearly, momentum is mass times velocity. Angularly, the correlation for mass is inertia, and the correlation for linear velocity is angular velocity. That's angular velocity, angular momentum. We've done that, and this thing there. One of the formulae they have in there is if you've got something orbiting at a central point and a mass whizzing past or orbiting, individually the moment of inertia is mr squared, and also omega is equal to v divided by r. So I'll do it over here so you can see it on the camera better. L is equal to I omega, so L is equal to mr squared times v divided by r. So L is equal to m VR, which is the case for any point, any individual point of mass about a central point there. So if you've got a roundabout that's sitting there and somebody comes running along and jumps on it with a mass and they have a velocity and they have a radius that they operate at, the angular momentum given will be mvr. So that's that cool. Now, conservation of momentum. We know that linearly, before some collision, explosion, or something happening, linear momentum is mv. We can know the same with angular momentum. I omega is a constant if there are no external torques. That is conserved if there are no external forces. This one is conserved if there are no external torques. And the interesting thing about that is if I use a highly technical piece of physics apparatus, if I have a very small initial angular, very small rotational inertia with these masses in close and spin, and then I increase it, then I can reduce it, okay? It's a bit like the mass increases because something bangs into something else, agreed? Mm-hmm. Now, the interesting thing about this too is that linearly we can't make the mass go down. Rotationally we can make the angular inertia, rotational inertia go down. So do the opposite. We nearly finished the video here, which I'll post. So I get going here, and I've got a fairly big rotational inertia, haven't I? Mm-hmm. And I reduce it. And that makes me feel sick as a parrot. Cool. Now that's the new concept taught today, and I'll be posting the pages in the workbook, I'm busy, and the homework after this video. Thank you, please push stop.